Yo, homies, as always, man, thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Listen, I just want to let you guys know, do not let negative people in your life influence the decisions that you make. As always, homies, we back with the foolishness. And look, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, is he going to say, yes, I am? Because you guys know what I want. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Now, how you guys doing today? Now, look, here's the thing. This video is a little bit crazy because the topic's a little bit crazy. And I'm a little bit bamboozled, whoopsie, confused, don't know what to do, seeing what I'm going to say. So let's go ahead and start, and you guys let me know what you think. Warframe community is, I'm trying to find the right words here. A little bit on the unpredictable side. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. And I feel like that's the best way to describe the community, man. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. Nowadays, I like to just, be in my own little realm, don't let nothing bother me too much, and just speak on the topics that seem to interest me. And the topic that interests me right now is basically they're upset because of the 1 hour Nightwave challenge. That's the hot topic of the day. It's just so much happening with just this topic that it's just weird, because what's happening is that people are upset because of it. The community is mad. A portion of the community is upset because what's basically being said is that they don't want to do an hour. They don't want to actually do these things. And it's weird because, you have us, and I say us because you guys who subscribe to me and, the people that we know that like these long runs and the people who want rewards. Then you have the people who are, saying like, why are we being forced to do an hour? I like Warframe because of, I can get in and get out. I don't have all day to play Warframe. First off, that's a lie. Stats have shown that you guys have no lives and all you do is spend it on Warframe. So here's the other thing. They're really upset, and a lot of people are trying to ask DE to take away the 1 hour Coover challenge because a lot of people are saying that it's too difficult. Okay, so look, here's the thing. I'm going to read something that actually surprised me when I read it, and then I was kind of mad at myself because I was surprised, right? So this one says, "You're forcing us to do what the lower 10% of the community wants to do, and it's unfair. If you want this game to succeed, do not follow the people who are the tryhards, because then you are losing out on the casuals. We casuals keep the light on for you at DE." And I read that and I said, then I wanted to find his father and his mother and just, you little piece of filth. Look, here's the thing. First off, when DE does something right, I feel like it's good to congratulate them. Definitely so. I feel like this is a step in the right direction. Definitely so. I do.
Rio, do you really?
I do. The thing is that there's always going to be people who are not happy with what it is that you're doing. It's just like my YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't like that you said that, Rio.
I don't care. I'm going to say it again. You just keep pushing through and doing what it is that you do. I don't feel like DE should change it. And in the comment section, you guys let me know if you guys feel like DE should change the 1 hour. I don't think there's nothing difficult about it at all. And if DE changes that, it's really going to set a bad, little, scene for me. Because I'm going to just look at it like, really, though? Like, it's not like it's 2 hours, Okay, so let me just explain this. You can go an hour and without activating life support, period. Right? That's just fact. We do it all the time, right? You can do it. The thing is, all you need is a Necros, and you never need life support capsules. Like, what the heck is wrong with the community? Like, it's there. I'm trying not to rant. Woo-sa, Rio. Woo-sa. Because at the end of the day, it just really shows, that you guys don't want to do anything that seems like it would be a challenge. People are messaging me saying that we need to get it reverted. I was like, wait, do you know who you messaging? You better go message somebody else who exit at 5 minutes. You messaging the wrong guy. I'm not on your side, Timmy. I understand your struggles because you guys was never forced with any content to actually go that far. And I got to blame that one on DE, because DE never really put any necessary steps into the game to why people would actually go past the 10-20 minute area. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it took them 6 years to actually do that. And that's like a child that's been raised and always got yes, and you finally tell them no, and then they're finally upset. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It's bad parenting. But at the end of the day, if DE can keep pushing towards this level of giving things towards going towards endgame, I should say, dude, it's good. It's a dub. But one thing I want to tell you guys and one thing I want to say is that, bro, you see the problem in the community is it's too split, it's too divided. 1 minute when there's no content and we're saying that there's no content, everybody wanna, yeah, bro, yeah, you let them know, bro. There's no content for us, Rio. DE drops some endgame stuff. Yeah, bro, this is what we need, bro. We need endgame, bro. DE says you gotta go an hour. Whoa, DE, you acting real different today. We don't want that. We don't want that try-hardness because people at the end of the day realize that they suck. Nobody likes to admit that they seriously are trash at this freaking PvE game. That's the thing. Anything with any ounce of difficulty, it pushes some people away in Warframe because this game is meant for the people who played Barbie Dreamhouse, the people who came from The Sims, the people that don't watch football because they say it's too rough as a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? Just very sensitive, babyish, motherly love people. And I'm telling you guys that DE needs to keep dropping these tougher contents. Now, somebody did say something to me. They said that, well, I don't consider a challenge being 1 hour. I don't feel like I should have to wait for an hour. Well, you're not being forced to do it. You don't even have to do it. It's just there. You just don't like that it's there because you can't complete it. Some people are saying that we need tougher boss fights and stuff like that. That is what a real challenge is. Well, actually, no. Don't you see the company that you're actually playing the game for? Where do you see DE creating these things? You guys like to put these crazy ideas out there, but look at DE's creative level. Look at what they're good at. Keep them in the realm of what they're good at. We keep pushing them all over the place to do all these types of things, and we see that when they try it, the game kind of suffers. So we need to keep them in their specialty spot. You know what I'm saying? They can create a lot of different variety of things as long as they stay in their realm of creativity. Now, you know I'm always down for pushing a narrative with DE, but at the end of the day, I just feel like the community is always asking for this or asking for that. And then when DE delivers something, like they get blamed because they feel like DE is catering to one side too much. Now, one thing that I did notice is that for the next coming up updates, and from hearing what Scott had to say and talking to Scott, is that there is tougher levels and challenges and enemies that's actually coming up. And he is definitely trying to have everything tied together to where it makes more sense. I feel like the Night Wave just gives you guys a reason to actually get on and wanting to play it. And it gives you a reason to actually log in more so now by adding the Battle Pass. And I think the Battle Pass was just something of a completely amazing idea. And so when I look at this stuff and I think about it and I say to myself, like, okay, so if you guys are going to keep pushing in this direction, you're going to be able to hold casual players and veteran players more so. Because at the end of the day, you guys just got to be honest, man. People like to say certain things and don't be credible and don't be honest with themselves. Because at the end of the day, you know if you're just a collector in the game. You know if you're just the end game player in the game that just wants the difficulty, and you know if you're just the freaking casual that gets on for 5 to 10 minutes. And if that's who you are, everybody has a lane. And then if you also have the guys who are casuals and end game, the hybrids. But if that's who you are, please do not try to kill everybody else's enjoyment if they're putting different things in the game. If you do not do it, then just don't do it. One thing I've noticed with the Warframe community is that they don't understand that, like, oh, I don't have to do it. Let me just leave it alone. Or somebody says something, I don't have to say something back. Your parents taught you manners, bro. Just leave it alone. The casual things that you guys do in the game, I don't do it, and I'll leave it alone. I'm not going to do it because it's not in my lane. You know what I'm saying? So just leave things alone. If you're a casual player and the end game players are finally getting something, let them be. For the love of God, their mouth has been so dry for so long. They haven't had anything, And I feel like Scott pushing the narrative, trying to get the tougher enemies out there and the stronger, I would say, like waves of enemies pushing towards you to where you have to think now. I feel like the enemies need to be more on par with the Warframes. I feel like that's the thing. Everybody's just been so okay and so used to overpowering enemies with the Warframes that is completely backwards. This game is backwards. It's backwards from a lot of video games. A lot of video games, you have to build your character up to a certain point to be stronger than the enemies. More so at the start. The starting Warframes are overpowered as a mother ducker, and they just overpower enemies all the way through. I would love this difficulty. Like, somebody was talking to me about shield gating and how we need shield gating. I think shield gating is an amazing idea. I just don't think we need it yet. The reason why we don't need shield gating yet, because if you guys understand what the heck shield gating is, there's no tough challenges in the game to why you need shield gating. Let's say you have a World of Warcraft or you have something like an end game in that regards. You need something to stop the one-shotting or prevent one-shotting. You know what I'm saying? But in here, what levels of challenge do you guys go to where you need that? You don't, and it's just been put in this handicap in the game to where everybody feel like they just need to overpower their enemies. Everybody's running around with almost end game builds but don't want to do end game content. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Why do you have an end game build for doing casual content? Man, drop me a clues bomb for what the heck are these people talking about? Look, I love you guys, man. Please give the video a thumbs up and all of that. If you enjoyed, share it. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Should they remove the survival Nightwave challenge? I, honest to God, don't think so, because I just think it's a step in the right direction. I mean, the Nightwave that came out still isn't going to be something that's going to hold over all the veterans, but we at least notice that it's a step in the right direction. Once I notice that you're starting to walk and crawl DE, I'm happy, because next you're going to start running and hitting the finish line, doing the things that you need to do, and I represent that area of work ethic. That's what I want. Now, the new melee main line and everything coming out, I'll see if I'll cover it. If I feel like it's interesting, I think that is something that I'll talk about. And if you guys have anything else in the comment section that you guys would like me to cover, let me know. But until then, I'm still going to be doing the variety content. Oh, I got a spicy freaking Anthem video coming up, man. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. You guys know I'm ready to roast every game out now, right? All right, take care, guys. Much love.
Hey, yo, Rio, I just want to ask you a question.
Yo, what's up, fam? I ain't talked to you in a hot minute. What's up, bro?
We're not friends. We are not friends. Do not make it seem like that. I'm just here to ask, who are you to make these statements to tell people that they suck at a video game? That they're completely trash?
Bro, I'm just stating the facts.
I'm just stating the facts. Shut your filthy face. You're nothing but a pencil-neck dweeb with a pocket protector. If I was to meet you in real life, I'll show you what endgame is.
Whoa, bro. That sounded mad sus, bro. I'm gonna go away from this conversation because you getting weird. You sounding real Neja-ish right now.
No, man, don't walk away. I ain't saying it like that, bro. You know I ain't mean it like that, bro.
Yeah, that's what you sound.
You know I ain't say it like that, Rio. You know I ain't say that, man. Don't make me sound weird, bro. Don't make me sound weird, dog. Don't make me sound weird, because you know me, dog. Thought we wasn't friends, though, but you gonna slap me, dog? You gonna slap? I'm saying, man.